All right, greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Richard Dolan Show, where every week we fight the good fight. Happy to be here with you. So I'm going to talk about some speculations on alien psychology. So what I have to talk about is highly speculative, obviously. I mean, I've not met aliens, not to my knowledge. But before talking about the psychology of any aliens that might be visiting us, I think it's a good idea to get a baseline, so to speak, by discussing a few things about human psychology. We are designed to experience emotions. And the way that we humans are designed specifically, it seems obvious to me that we've developed a very deep and complex emotional life. We're driven by emotions all the time. I mean, even now, like after all these years of wondering about this, I think it's just hard to know what are we exactly dealing with. When we deal with most of these beings, it's that they have a strong ability to manage our cognitive and our memory processes. They're more than capable of engaging in some form of either mental or technological control that enables them either to paralyze people or to control people neurologically. So there's a high level of intelligence in terms of their ability to manage us, but very little in the way of communication or expression. They're serving their algorithm the way that we're now more and more serving our algorithm. That would really be kind of crazy to think about. But one thing we can say is that we humans have developed a very strong sense of individuality over the last period of our development. You know, it's interesting to think in our long history, a strong sense of individualism is actually, I think, very new to us. You might wonder if it's an aberration. But in any case, for now, we are highly individualistic, and these short grays clearly do not seem to be, as far as we can tell. So now, is it possible that this tall gray being or this insectoid creature naturally, in the course of its development, has genuine feelings of emotion and love? And then after they covertly abduct you, in which they take you from your bedroom or your home or some other place, wherever you are, they take you, they just naturally exude a feeling of deep love because that's just how they are? They take you, but they love you. Other animals on Earth, they're able to express emotions in their eyes and other actions, not these beings. Everything's through the mind. And the only messages, you think about this, the only messages that people seem to report from them, when they do at all, are like these most trite and meaningless statements like, "You are special," "We love you," things like that. I wonder, did these guys go to bad boyfriend school to learn these pickup lines? To my knowledge, these are not examples of genuine, meaningful statements of love or of deep emotion, something that actually means anything. Love isn't just expressed by a telepathic feeling that invades your mind. It's expressed through actions, And just what actions do these beings undertake to express their love for us? I can't think of any. They come in, they do their thing, they sometimes zing us. with a love emotion or some other emotion, and then they're gone. Again, this sounds like lessons from bad boyfriend school. It's like, sorry, babe, gotta go. It's been real. Later. So there are many reasons to see that these beings have a completely different psychology to our own. I do think that if they're interested in us, and I do think they are, that our emotions are probably one important factor that intrigues them, because I think there's good reason to believe that they don't have them, at least not the way that we do. But they do seem to know how to get into our heads. Phew. That's crazy. That's crazy. All of these alien types, the human, the non-human ones, all of them, might very well be extremely conservative. Then I just wonder what kind of psychology those types of beings would have. Are they guided by any principles of pleasure? I don't want to sound flippant, but like, do they sleep? Do they make plans for the future? If they love, how does that work? Would they have an understanding of more esoteric matters concerning consciousness, right? Or even the soul? Would they have the ability to manipulate either of those things in ways that we don't understand? But we're living in a very strange reality here, and I do think we want to look at all the possibilities. It probably isn't helpful to have this strong ideological bias in favor of a good alien or even bad alien conclusion. I know many people who want these beings to be good. I understand. They want that so much, but as a result, they'll see all of human society as really bad, really messed up, and they pin all their hopes on the fact that some higher species is here to save us somehow. And I think we need to take a more holistic approach here and really try to think this whole thing through without stopping ourselves just because an idea seems to be too radical to consider. But ultimately, we do very much need to know, like, who do we need to be concerned about? Right now, we are in the midst of a global revolution. But one thing is clear. We are experiencing a shocking and dramatic transformation of our global civilization right now. So it's worth asking if any of the visiting alien groups have had a hand in this transformation. Because we need to recognize the fact that there are these two very, very big things going on, right? One is the presence of these beings. They seem to be here. And the other thing is that we've got this global revolution happening right now. They're both huge. Is it unrealistic to think that there might be a relationship here? I don't think it's unrealistic. We have to look into this more and more. That's our mission moving forward. We've got to find out what is actually going on. There's a lot of other big things going on in the world, but I think of those two things as just absolutely massive. So I think that when you're talking about two such massive entities of, things that are going on, that there's probably a relationship. Look, before I go, no matter how difficult our world is becoming, all right, let's keep our chin up. We're not the first generation of people to face difficulties. Everyone before us has had their share of crises. We can handle this. We've got to stay strong. We've got to stay as cheerful as we can, not lose our heads, and keep fighting the good fight. Later.